Oh yeah, I'm going there. I'm doing more Fire Emblem! Hello everyone, my name is Sniping is Fun. I welcome you all back to the next character, or characters in this situation, I'm doing for this upcoming new Smash Brothers Newcomer series of videos. I've done numerous ones so far. I'm almost at 100. And as mentioned in the last video, character number 96, Dr. Coil from ARMS. Characters number 97 was going to be not only another dual character, like I did with Billy and Jimmy Lee a few videos ago, but it's going to be another Fire Emblem character. And I know the Fire Emblem haters out there are probably wanting to burn me down right now and say, why are you going so much Fire Emblem? Well, first and foremost, people, Fire Emblem has a lot of characters. It has a large cast of characters spreading 16 games and over 20 years. Actually, it's almost going on 30 at this point. So, you know, it has characters, a lot of characters that are diverse, a lot of characters that deserve to get in, newer games to represent, newer whatever, and I just like to talk about them because they can make fun movesets, so just get off my back. But yeah, characters number 97, two characters are going to be May and Boey, both from Fire Emblem Echoes, on the 3DS, the remake of Gaiden, Fire Emblem 2, 15, 2, whatever. It's the two main side Celica characters in that game. I already did a major character like Gray, which is in the Alm story. I have to talk about these two. And you can't have one without the other. And that goes as far as the fact that they become a married couple. So yeah, it's going to be, before I get started, it's going to be like a Billy Jimmy situation. This isn't a dual character. This isn't the Ice Climbers. It's not also the Pokemon trainer where you switch out, oh, I want to play as Boey. Jump out, I'm playing as May. No, it's two characters in one character. It's an it's an Elf Olimar situation. It is a Koopalings for Bowser Jr. situation. 4 costumes Boey, 4 costumes May. They do pretty much the same magic for the most part, besides a few that might represent May, some that might represent Boey, and they have similar body structures. The wireframe should work on them. They fit well as a dual character. There you go. But why do they make sense? First of all, let's get before this intro gets way out of hand. Why did these characters make sense to get in? Moveset ideas and percentage chance I could see them getting in. Let's get into reasons why. May and Boey are both major side characters in Fire Emblem Echoes on Celica's side. Like, they're super important to the game, to the story, just like Gray is, and they're super popular characters. I've seen both of them receive decent popularity in this game. Some of the more popular characters you get in the game, I've seen them receive a lot of popularity. So not only are they relevant to the series and to that game per se, they have the popularity on their side, which does matter to some extent. I do think the relevancy to the game is a little bit more important in my opinion, but you know, popularity matters too, and they're both fairly popular characters, so there's that. They represent the side character. I mentioned the same thing with Gray. It'd be cool to see a character, from Fire Emblem that's a side character, not an Alm or an Elgard, Ike, Erica, Ephraim, Hector, Lynn type of character, but like the side characters. There's a freaking crap ton of them throughout these games. There's going on to the 16th game next year, so yeah, represent a side character maybe. It'd be kind of cool, something different. They're popular from Echoes. They're relevant to Echoes. It's a remake character, so they're legacy characters from the early 90s, the second game in the series. They represent the side character in both their mage styles are not only partially different to Celica, because they're more so mages. Celica has a sword and uses magic. They are full-blown mages, which not only makes them different to Celica, it makes them different to a certain other mage character we know in the game and represents from Fire Emblem. Robin? So their mage style is different, and I think their moveset style should add to them being diverse enough, being different enough to deserve being, playable characters. So there you go. Moveset ideas now. And I know I just basically said they're mages, so that means, do they have smash attacks? Normally in the games, these two don't. Like, they are straight up just mages in the game, but there are mage characters throughout the game, not just Celica, that can use full-blown physical attacks up close. And I had to give them something because you kind of need that in Smash Brothers. So I'm using my creative liberties here because some mages in the series are able to attack, giving them a little bit of an edge to be able to attack. That's just not where you get the most damage out of them from. I'm giving them a little dagger, a little knife. You go up close, throw it. Little blade knives. You know, that kind of thing. There are mage characters that have the use of swords and other melee-based weapons like knives and all that throughout the series. So I'm kind of representing the overall mage class in general with them and their smash attacks, because they don't have smash attacks of their own, but that hasn't stopped Sakurai from taking moves from one character and giving them to another. Like, there was stuff, like, most of Ness's moveset is from the partners in his party. There's stuff from characters in the game that they do in different games, that he meshes their movesets together from different games, or someone else does the move entirely and he throws it on him. So it's not like I'm not doing what Sakurai already does and I'm going to give him a dagger and that's their smash attack. It's just kind of, you know, it doesn't suck, but it's like, if you want to play as them really good, you master their magic. You don't go up to people and start slashing them with a little dagger and throwing daggers at them and whatnot. So there you go. The special attacks are where we get all the magic, all the mage stuff. And I'm pulling mostly from May here because she learns more magic in Echoes than Boey does, apparently. I haven't beaten the game fully yet. I haven't got to the complete end, but she does learn magic a lot faster. And she is definitely one that levels up and learns a lot more faster. So most of the moveset is based off her magic, partially off of his. But some of the magic actually intertwines anyways. So they basically have the likes of fire, like what May, first and foremost, what May can basically learn throughout her different things, like as a mage, a priestess, a cleric, an enchantress. She can do fire, thunder, aura, seraphim, silence, Nosferatu, mire, and death. And Boey can basically learn fire, thunder, Sagittae, and Excalibur. So they share fire and thunder, so they're going to have some fire thunder attacks. I gave the same thing to Celica, the same thing as in Robin's moveset. Ooh, some echo abilities. They will be diverse enough echo. They will have echo qualities, but they won't be straight up echo fighters. There's your big difference there. So they're going to do fire, shooting you fire and thunder. That's cool. But obviously, you can't have B, up B, down B, left B, right B, and all that stuff, and intertwine like 20 styles of magic attacks into the special attacks. So I have to certainly pick a few out. I'm going to pick out about 6, because that's kind of like what Robin has, like the various like 6 ones. So I'm going to pick obviously fire and thunder because they both can do fire and thunder. I want to represent Excalibur because that's a big Boey move. He can shoot you with the Excalibur spell. That's 3 right there. Aura is a big like magic based attack that May does, so I'm gonna keep that. I want to keep Seraphim, which is like a wind based attack, so that's also similar to what Robin already does, and I already mentioned I think Celica does the same spell anyways. So they have fire, they have thunder or lightning, whatever. Aura is like a magic spell, like energy kind of thing. Seraphim's like is like a wind type spell, and then Excalibur, that's 5, and then I want to make the 6th one Silence, which in the game prevents people from doing magic. If you do that on mages, they can't allow them to do magic. Obviously, not all the characters in Smash use magic, so I want to make it like a status type spell, because that's what it basically is. It's a status spell. It doesn't hurt them, it just stops them. So you use the spell on them. It doesn't cause damage on the opponents, but it allows them to temporarily not be able to do their special attacks. They have to rely on the smash attack. So maybe for about 15 seconds, you can't use your B moves. Oh no, don't get hit by it. So you run away and you defend yourself to not get hit by silence. So fire, thunder, Excalibur, silence, aura, and Seraphim. I know that's excluding Nosferatu. That would be straight up more so a Robin move. And I'm excluding Sagittae, which I don't need that messily in the moves. And I'm getting rid of Mire as well for May's Enchantress class. But I think I represented decently well. Like Fire and Thunder are standard moves between both of them, so I have to have that in their moveset because both of them can use it. And then someone like Excalibur is exclusively a Boey move, and then the likes of Seraphim and Silence and Aura are all exclusively May. So the moveset's mostly May with a little bit of Boey, but they're both in the game. Both, the base character on the character select screen would be May, and then 4 costumes are Boey. So it's going to be like an Elf Olimar situation. Boey is stuck inside May's slot. So there you go. Or the Koopaline stuck inside Bowser Jr.'s slot. And then that's the special. So all the magic stuff is their special attacks. Little dagger throws and slices and stabs and everything will be their smash attacks. Final Smash is going to be a Boey and May team-up maneuver. Okay, so basically, obviously, whatever character you play as doesn't matter because the cutscene will engulf. It's a cutscene-based Final Smash that goes the same way regardless. So you just, when you do it, you shoot out a little magic spell. It's like the Smash Ball, like, and you hit your opponents. Any opponents that get hit, caught in the magic spell, get thrown to a little cutscene area, some sort of fire from the field or something. And basically, Boey starts off using Lennington, which is a summoning spell of basically remnants of terrors kind of thing. So you can summon like remnants, bone walkers, which are skeletons, gargoyles, necro dragons, witches. So basically, he does this thing to summon all these evil monsters, which is weird because his character is technically scared of them. So it's kind of funny that he summons all of them, and all the players are like, "What? No! Ah, dragons! Ah! Oh no, skeletons!" And all these people get beat up by these things. And then in the background, like, May is charging up using the death spell, and as they're all getting beat up, and then the terrors go under the ground, they're like, "Wait, what?" The stage is all darkening. She summons her death spell, shoots it forward, and the opponents are like, sent flying off the stage. There you go. Okay, percentage chance inside I can see I'm getting in. Very, 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 very low. As much as I'd like to see him get in, as much as I'm building them up, they're super low. I'm giving them both as a dual character, switching out costumes, whatever, 10%. If we do get a side character from Echoes, the best choice is probably Gray at this point, and that's why I gave him like, what, 25% chance? I think he stands a chance, but not a whole heck of a lot. They are in the same camp as Ginny and Saber and Clive and Claire and stuff like that. Like, they're that next category below, which means they're pretty much almost very, very little. But I think Gray stands out as like the side character, at least from Echoes, that Fire Emblem can get away with, but not so much them, even though they'd be cool characters to see. So there you go. So that's it for characters number 97, May and Boey, the married couple. Yeah, I gotta play. I represent Claire with Gray. Like, all these married couples. Oh no! The mage characters that are Celica's close friends. That's it for them. Until the next Fire Emblem character. Yes, I'm not done yet. There's like one or two more. So that's it for that. Put in the comments below, discuss there. Do you guys want to see, first and foremost, what Fire Emblem characters at this point do you guys want to see? Like, obviously, Three Houses is eventually going to be released and probably get a DLC character, so it's going to be like Elgard, Byleth, Dimitri, or Claude. So that's likely to happen. But I'd love to see someone else on the main roster, and someone especially from Echoes, because that's not represented yet. And even though it's more likely going to be Alm or Celica, which is the standard go-to choices, characters like these and Gray would be kind of cool to see anyway. So there you go. Put in the comments, do you guys want to see May and Boey, or Gray, or whoever that counts, like Alm and Celica from Echoes? Discuss it down there. If my reason makes sense, what reasons would you give that they make sense, or they just not make sense at all? Or my moveset, does my moveset sound cool? Because I think it's kind of interesting doing all the death spells and, whatnot, and Seraphim and Fire and Thunder and Aura and Silence. And that's about it. Discuss it down there. We have fun. My name is Newcomer. Peace, please, if you want to. Have a lovely day. And that's it for character number 97. 98 coming next time is going to be a return to the Kirby franchise, and specifically a 3-in-1 character slot that represents the new game Kirby Star Allies, and that is Flamberge, Francisca, and Zan Partizan as a 3-in-1 character villain representation from Kirby. See you all next time. Bye.